The Whoopass Radio Show hosted on YouTube Unlimited.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Whoopass Radio. Lovely to have you along. Hope you enjoy the sounds. We've got some amazing stuff coming your way. I have with me Rosalie and Ekho. There he is. And we're going to be listening to some amazing sounds tonight with Techno. And I'm hoping it's a tech yes rather than techno, but I haven't heard a lot of this.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, but you knew that was coming, guys. You knew that the puns...
I didn't. This is even worse than I thought.
Yeah, I'll have to put it on the front of a freight train and run it through because, yeah, dad jokes are going to be part of this. I'm sorry. I will apologise now. Well,
okay.
Yep.
So, well, let me see. Are we ready for our first record of the night?
I would love to hear our first record for the night.
Okay, our first record of the night is the Apex Beat Remix.
Apex?
What do you think, Nick? Are you excited to hear this? The Apex Beat Remix.
Okay, I don't even know if I can say that quickly 3 times. The Apex Beat Remix. The Apex Beat Remix. The Apex Beat Remix. Yeah, okay, I've got it.
Okay.
Good job.
Very good. Okay.
See you then. See you after this music, everyone. Bye.
You bet. Wish us luck.
Seatbelts on your ears, Roy. I'm gonna take them for the ride of their
And welcome back, everyone.
Yeah, welcome back.
How's that? We survived. I hope you survived too.
Yeah, we survived. What did you think of that echo? What do you think of that little pick I found?
Well, I think it started off kind of weak, but it got better at the end.
Okay.
It was building up.
You like you miserable little sod, Echo, you know that. ruining the music. Echo.
Well,
Do you want to be on the show, Echo?
I was just thinking something I picked up early on. Seatbelts, put your seatbelts on your ears or something like that. And I just had this vision of being strapped in, ready to go. I thought it had a great beat. And Ekho, I reckon you're right too. There was a bit of building up happening and it was getting better and better as it went along, which was pretty awesome. So it's definitely a tech yes from me for this one.
Yep. Okay.
Is this really going to be a thing through the whole show? Well,
let's just see how we run. You know
anyway,
me. I don't tend
first,
to do that.
Before we start next song, we're doing our first segment of the night, the first dribble chat.
That sounds messy. We might need a mop in aisle 3.
For people that don't know, it's just us talking about life stories or something funny. Ekho, please perform live the jingle for dribble chat.
oh no. We're going to edit it in later.
No, you're doing it now, Ekho. Don't you screw up this show, Ekho. This is my life, Ekho.
You remember, Ekho, we talked about this.
Yeah.
Okay, let me
do the live jingle. Do the jingle.
Let me celebrate first.
Jingle, jingle.
Dribble chat.
Dribble chat. Okay.
How about
I'll go
dribble chat? Dribble chat.
Okay, whatever. I'll go first because I know you two have to bring up stories because you're both lazy.
Okay.
My first story actually happened when I was back in college. I had a friend, and I'm not going to say his name, for privacy reasons.
Yes, we'll just get him to raise his hand later.
Well, no one wants to be in this radio.
I'm just going to call him Dick Smith.
Oh, I know the fellow well.
Yeah, anyway, good old Dick Smith. Anyway, we were in college, just sort of doing our things, eating lunch, sitting down,
Okay.
watching the children, what we college boys do.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
there was this girl, and she was a bit of a looker.
Okay, so she had eyes. Good.
Yeah, she had. A guy had a bit of a look, you know what I mean? And Dick Smith, he went up, and he tried to ask her out.
Okay. Brave Dick Smith.
But you know what the problem is? You know what the problem is?
Aye.
He came back, and he was embarrassed.
Okay.
You know why he was embarrassed? Try to guess why.
I would hate to think. He was inviting a mirror. He was trying to ask out a mirror.
No, she was a lesbian.
Okay, so that does cut it back a little bit. It limits the field. Just a little. Just a little.
Yeah, by approximately 50%.
Yes, approximately.
Okay, well, that was the dribble jam, wasn't it? Okay, what do you think of my story?
Ekho, over to you, mate.
Honestly, a bit uneventful, not much happened, but look.
Well, he was embarrassed. I mean, he's probably going to go home and he's going to cry into his pillow, isn't he?
Well, at least that's good.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyway,
Waterproof pillows, that's why they bring them out.
Are you ready for our next record?
I think I was born ready for our next record.
Okay, anyway, this is what we do. This is the double feature, where we're actually going to play two records on top of each other.
So I'm going to have to remember two. Is that that's the story?
Yeah, you're going to remember that we're listening to two.
Two,
That does
okay.
not sound fun.
Two is a powerful drug.
Yeah, I think I'll be wishing I was on drugs.
Okay.
But you shouldn't do drugs.
song
Don't
we've
do
got
drugs,
is,
kids. Don't do drugs.
The first song record we've got is GTA 2 theme.
Oh, the theme. Okay, GTA 2.
And,
Now, I know that's Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, but our second thing we've got is the Tony Hawk Pro Skater menu.
Now, but all of these, they're still techno.
Quality here. We're
Yep,
only
these are
playing
still
the best.
very good. These are still techno, though, aren't they?
Yeah, kind of. Anyway, see you after the interval, people.
Will do. Catch you
Bye.
soon.
See ya.
Soul making, sound shaking, earth quaking, change.
And welcome back, everyone, from that music. How did everyone find that?
I like the GDO 2 one. That was pretty like 90s. Had a 90s feel.
Oh,
See,
that's a good point.
The
Yeah,
problem with
I
the
looked
GTA
down.
2 one is that it feels like that's what you would hear in a fever dream. And
What sort of a dream is this?
a fever
Dream. At least it's not a nightmare.
Yes.
Yeah, I actually liked the beginning with the soul making, sound shaking,
Soul
quaking.
Make.
Yeah, so that drew me in. That got me in. Yeah.
What
So
did you think of the second one, Tony Hawk?
Tony Hawk. Interestingly enough, I was listening to the beginning and it sounded to me like it was a trip to the zoo. There were animal noises in the background and I could hear the birds squawking and all sorts of things going on. I think it had a very funky beat. See, this is Whoop trying to sound really, really hip, really cool.
Good job.
beat.
Good job.
Yeah,
Good job.
and it wasn't quite as soul-making as the previous one, but, I think as it got going and the animals dropped off, I think we were making a little bit more progress. Be kind to the animals, guys. What did you think,
anyway,
Ekho? How'd you go with the second one?
Second one, not much there, to be honest. Kind of a bit flat.
Okay,
Well,
not roadkill. That'd be terrible.
I'll flatten your head in a minute, Ekho.
Oh,
yeah, I'm serious about this music, Ekho.
He's very serious about his music.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, our second thing is another dribble chat, but this one's a bit longer. So, Ekho, you can
So, I don't have many life stories.
tell us the one about how you fell down the stairs.
I fell down the stairs.
Yeah, you fell down the stairs. You told me that.
That did actually happen, yes. Where I live, there are many stairs up to our house, right? And I remember one day, because this was years ago, I decided to be stupid and fall down the stairs. And I think they're like 40 stone stairs. This isn't a very fun story. I fell down these stairs, and my dad just caught me just before I smacked my head up against the concrete. But that's not even the best part. The best part is the same night I was having a bath. I think I was like 5, and I managed to get my finger stuck in the plug hole of the bath.
Oh, no.
So it was just a double whammy day. It was one of those.
So you survived the stairs, and then the bathtub almost ate you.
Yes.
Can I just cut in for a second, Ekho?
Yep.
Do you live in like an ancient Chinese temple? Why does your house have 40 stairs?
Because we get a good overlook on the city. It's actually very nice.
So you're living like a Chinese. You're there with Quinn Tomb, sitting out there and you're eating your rice.
No, not quite, but...
No. We could say there were more stairs than an optometrist's office.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. I'll be here all evening.
You're never doing this again. I'm just saying.
Hey, you knew what you got when I signed up. Okay.
Anyway,
moving on.
Anyway, our second music for the thing is Casino Night from Sonic
very
2.
nice. I'm feeling
Okay,
lucky.
let's start. See you after the interval.
You got it. Let's
See
roll
ya.
those dice. And welcome back. We're doing a techno evening this evening, and we were just listening to another song called Casino Night Zone. I started listening to it and I thought, this is happy, 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 happy. It could not get happier. I don't know if you guys have seen the Star Wars movies where they're in that in the bar and you've got these weird creatures playing music. That's the one. Yeah, well, that's what I was picturing as I was listening.
Oh,
to
you
this.
know, there's a great Star Wars film. You should see the Star Wars Holiday Special. You'd love that.
I heard about your holiday special. That's
No,
right.
it is on Rosaflix.
I think
Echo, it's not on Rosaflix. You go wrong. How dare you, misadvertise my program, Echo?
I'm so sorry.
How dare you?
Oh dear, that one I think would make me want to take a holiday. This one though,
Anyway,
Casino Night, yeah, really, I love the bass line. Yeah, bass line, great. The repetition though started to wear a little bit thin, so I wouldn't say this was a tech yes, maybe a tech maybe on our Techno Night.
Mm-hmm.
I personally like it. It's got much more of a swing feel, which I'm much more partial to.
Very true, yeah,
Compared
there was
to
a
the
lot of
other-
swing there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, our second thing is a medium triple jet, I believe. No, yeah, medium triple jet by you, but our
Oh,
second
by
was
me. Oh, yes. Okay. Well, this is going to.
medium-sized story for us.
I can join on to Ekho's story of steps because, yeah, it wasn't that long ago that I discovered that I was terrified of elevators. So I decided to take steps to avoid them. Thank you.
Oh, well,
Thank you very much.
Story that is.
Well, no, that wasn't the end of the story, and I'm sorry if that brought back painful memories, Echo. There was no one staring at me at the time. But then, after I took the elevator down and got into my car, I discovered that I was a little afraid of speed bumps. But I'm slowly getting over them.
I'm just going to pretend that didn't happen.
I'm hearing a lot of... hello? Is there anyone still there? Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, I'm listening. We're trying to get involved in the story, because this is dreadful.
I know. Your mouths are open. You're thinking, how does this man come up with these amazing stories? And look, it's just life. It just happens, and that's all I can tell you. Yeah.
Don't interpret time and time with these stories.
That's right. Don't go out and throw yourself down some stairs, especially you, Echo, because I know you've tried that and it didn't work. Yeah.
Anyway, Echo, our next thing is quality, service, cleanliness, and value by the Hamburgers.
It sounds like we've got a maintenance crew in.
Yeah, quality, service, cleanliness, and value by the Hamburgers.
Awesome. Let's have a listen.
Yeah.
I prefer
Yep.
I didn't hear that sequence of words ever. But thank you for that,
But
Rosalie.
we're gonna listen to it, Echo. There's literally all the lyrics in this. Enjoy.
Take a deep breath and let's dive in.
Nobody can do it like McDonald's can. That's a strong statement, but one that's believable. And the best evidence of that is your dedication to QSCV. Quality, service, cleanliness, and value. Things that have kept people coming back to America's favorite restaurant for almost 25 years.
Nobody can do it like McDonald's can.
Quality, service, cleanliness, and value. 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 Quality, service, cleanliness, and value.
Nobody can do it like McDonald's can.
Quality, service, cleanliness, and value. 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 Quality, service, cleanliness, and value.
Nobody can do it like McDonald's can.
Quality, service, cleanliness, and value. 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 Quality, service, cleanliness, and value.
Nobody can do it like McDonald's can.
Quality, service, cleanliness, and value. Quality, service, cleanliness, and value. Quality, service, cleanliness, and value. Quality, service, cleanliness, and value.
Nobody can do it like McDonald's can.
We're going to use that one to punish people, I think. Well, what did you think?
I didn't think through the entire time.
You didn't?
No, I just zoned out. You know when I said the fever dream before? Can I please move that statement to this one? This
You
one
didn't
seems
think-
a little.
You didn't think there was some inherent value in this song? Maybe some quality? Or
So-
Maybe some service.
exactly,
Cleanliness.
doing
It's
us
a
a
very clean
service.
song. There's no swearing in it. It's a very cleanness song.
It's,
All I can say is now that I want to get like 5 Happy Meals. So I don't know.
Oh, look, it made me think about throwing myself down a set of stairs, to be honest. That one,
Suicide.
I've had a couple of tech yeses, I've had a couple of tech maybes, and this one, wow, I think I'd have to put it in a techno.
The first techno of the evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yes. And Ekho,
Well
your
deserved.
name and this song have a lot in common because, man, there was a lot of repetition in there. I think by the time you got the 5 Happy Meals, you wouldn't be all that happy.
Quality, service, cleanliness, and value.
This
what it is.
this
It's
will
all
be
it is.
echoing around my mind for years to come.
I know. And I would like to
Go and do
apologise to our listeners
McDonald's.
right now. You may never recover from this song, and don't blame us, blame McDonald's.
Yeah.
Oh, and this is not a
do
paid
that.
announcement.
Don't do that.
No,
Don't get
don't
us
blame.
sued.
No, that's right. And we're not saying
Our
yes or
second-
no.
Anyway, our next thing of the night is another triple chat. This is like a mini one, like a little story from me.
Okay. All
Well,
listening.
this happened again. This is another Dick Smith story.
Okay.
Same person.
Yeah, everyone loves him. He's a mastermind, isn't he, Ekho?
He gets around.
Yes.
Anyway, we were down, and I'm a very scientific person, believe it or not, Ekho.
I don't.
I see.
Hey, break it to him gently, mate. Say, really? Okay, yes, I can see that.
It's the eyes, Ekho. It's the eyes. That's all it is. Anyway, I so like we're talking about science people, and famous people like Albert D something or other, and Isaac Newton, and people like that.
Yep. Albert Einstein? Yep.
And I was talking about that guy who figured out evolution, Charles Darwin.
Charles Darwin.
And he's sort of like, we were talking about that, and I sort of like said to my friend, oh yeah, what do you think? And he said, oh, my dad really likes the works of Charles Manson.
Oh, gee.
Oh.
And I sort of like looked at him funny,
Yeah.
and I kind of gave him that look.
Oh,
Well, you
I would. Yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah, and
terrible.
he sort of like, I said, are you sure? And he said, oh yeah, my dad loves him. And I think yes, he loves his theory of the Galapagos turtles. And I kind of said, well, no offense, I think your dad's pretty wrong. He said, oh no, not Charles Manson, Charles Darwin.
Oh, thank goodness for that. Yes.
And we've always made fun of him since.
I don't doubt it. You've got to make sure you get those surnames right, otherwise it could be very awkward.
There's a pretty big difference between Charles Darwin and Charles Manson.
Just somewhat, yes.
Yeah.
There's one
God,
evolution that we were very happy with and one very much not so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just trying to cover it up.
Exactly.
Anyway. Our next thing is Macintosh Plus. This is a
Okay.
classic. Like,
say no. Some say no. Some say no. Some say no.
I honestly, for a very long time, have liked Macintosh Plus, and probably always will.
The only thing I like about you, Ekho. That's what I'm going to say.
Hey,
That's what I'm going to say, Ekho.
okay, you have to excuse my ignorance here, but I know what a Macintosh is, and I know what Plus means, but I've never seen the two together. So are we talking about a song or a group, or how does that work?
If I'm not wrong, a Macintosh Plus was actually a computer. Well, I know that a Macintosh was, so it's probably safe to assume.
Okay, so...
But this isn't a history lesson, Ekho.
Yeah.
Go back to...
Well,
anyway,
that's right.
This is a new segment with numbers of Google chats.
Yeah.
Well, at least now, that's
I am wondering, though, why is it called Macintosh Plus?
because it's like computer-y.
Okay, because what it made me think of, I was less afraid of my elevators because it sounds a bit like nice elevator music.
Yeah, elevator music. I think.
Yeah, it just cruises along. Didn't help my fear of speed bumps, but no, the elevator's going well. Yeah.
Anyway, this is our next segment. This is bad TF2 stuff. This is going to be a one-time segment where we're going to discuss bad things in Team Fortress 2.
Random crits.
No. Do the jingle, Ekho. Come on now. You know the system. Do the jingle, Ekho.
Bad TF2 stuff.
I think
so-
Arnold Schwarzenegger's
okay.
just joined us.
Let's start. I'm going to start with one thing.
Go to the radio chopper.
No, it's heavy.
No, okay.
For bastards.
Oh,
It's
okay,
not
the heavy
armed.
It's a
chopper.
really, really bad head.
Okay, let me start. I'm trying to talk here.
All right.
I'm going to talk about slowdown effects.
Okay. I mean,
Slowdown effects that just ruin the game, really, isn't it?
So what
Yeah,
sort of
there's just
effects are you
like-
talking about?
You know, like weapons like the Natasha. They give
Oh, yeah.
slowdown effects.
Okay.
But you know, what's the point? They're terrible.
Yeah. Now that it actually has a some of these weapons have a slowdown effect on the user as well, don't they? So things like the brass beast,
Some
which
of them
cuts
do
down your
like
speed.
fun.
Yeah.
But but keep in mind that is voluntary compared to being shot with the Natasha or hit with the Sandman or what.
Oh, now that's a good point. Yeah. So you can choose the weapon, and you're aware of the characteristics and which work for you and which work against you. Whereas random crits, unless you join a server that doesn't have them, you're really at the mercy of bad luck or good luck, depending upon whether you're dealing them or receiving them.
I think random crits are okay on some weapons, not all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're okay on like pellet guns and melees, but I don't think they should be on primaries.
Okay. So should they be on random weapons, perhaps?
Oh dear.
And
no.
then do we
Oh,
go?
no.
Do we go the whole hog and actually apply a server with 100% random crits? So 100% crits.
There's already
'cause-
servers like that. Wolf.
I play on that so often, and it's so fun.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? You know that if there's one coming towards you, you're in trouble. It's going to blow you to pieces.
It's almost like a conventional first-person shooter where you die in like 2 SMG shots.
Yeah,
That's fun.
exactly. And I don't know if this actually counts as bad or not, but there's different updates, and I'm hoping that we're going to get a good Smithmas update this year as well. But there are different updates that totally change the way that people play. And one example would be the jetpack that the Pyro got a couple of months back. So suddenly you've got your land-bound Pyro who was maybe able to make himself jump by using a flare gun, and he's suddenly appearing in the back room because he's just flown in through the window. So it totally changes what you're looking for, I think, when you're playing. So is that a good thing or a bad thing? What do you reckon, guys?
I love it. I personally love it because I think in this case, Pyro definitely needed something like that.
Yeah.
Pyro is still kind of an iffy class with what they're supposed to do, but I think Pyro needed that change.
Okay. Yeah.
And if any class changes that drastically, it will either be viable or not viable. And if it's not viable, it's kind of the natural selection type of thing.
Ah, okay. Getting back to Darwin, yes.
Yeah.
And Rosalie, what do
Anyway,
you reckon?
And that was a good little go at bad TF2 stuff.
I
like
think he
that.
reckons we should move on. Very good.
Yeah, I don't think we should move on before we, start a religious debate.
Very good.
Our next thing is Whitewood Beach
Beach walk.
Nice.
Okay,
Beach Walk. That's a classic one. Another classic one like Macintosh.
very good. Let's
Very
bring it up now.
Boy. Yeah, what did you think of that one, Wolf?
What do I think of that one? Well, at first I wasn't sure if my ears were playing tricks on me, and then I thought, I've experienced this on some servers. It sounds like the music when it started up was lagging, because it seemed to be going faster and then slower, and then
Yeah, like it was cutting out.
yeah, and then I'm thinking, well, what's going on here? Then the voice started, and the voice was okay. So, I mean, it was a little repetitive, but it was okay. And then I thought, are they playing it in reverse, maybe? Because that's another effect. I think the Beatles did that, didn't they? A song there was one they played backwards, the Beatles, and it'd actually say, what was it, mate?
Glass Onion.
Was it Glass Onion? I know there was one they played backwards, and you got number 9, number 9. Yeah, that's it. Exactly. So, it sort of sounded a bit weird to me. I don't know if I really liked it because of that. I guess it brings back too many memories of bad lag on servers. So, I might have to call this one a
Tech maybe.
Well, I don't know if I can be that generous. I was going for a Techno. So, yeah, I'm going to place it...
No.
Sorry, I'm
Okay,
going to place it in a
Echo's gonna
Techno.
get you now.
Yeah.
Echo's going to turn into Charles Manson now.
What do you reckon, Echo?
I like it. It's quite a classic.
Uh-huh.
Quite a few popular YouTubers use it. Pirates
great.
such like that.
Oh no, you said them. Now we're not going to make any money off this show, Echo.
Oh no.
You ruined our lives, Echo.
Hey,
But-
wait,
We're
we're
tell you
making...
about this.
What's that? We're
Two-
making money? What?
What?
Okay,
Okay,
yeah.
moving on.
Wait. Can I say one last thing? To anyone that doesn't know, the last two songs have been a sort of subcategory of electro called vaporwave.
Vaporwave.
Is that right? Vapor
Yes.
wave. Okay.
Yes.
So more waves in the
Anyway,
ocean. This one was called Beach Walk.
Now this one's our next thing is a very interesting segment.
Mhm.
Now you know how all the other songs have had a little bit of a... Oh, never mind. I'm reading ahead.
Oh, okay. You should be reading a piece of paper.
Shit.
Good job.
Okay, we can edit
Anyway,
that out. Don't worry.
This is our game show of the day.
Okay. A game show. All right, I'm game if you are.
Yeah, this is our Rockbusters. We're going to be giving away a rooftop Wrangler sticky bomb launcher. The win of this.
Oh, wow.
And the thing is, I'm going to be saying a cryptic clue and like the initials of like a band or an artist or, you know, someone related to music. And you've got to figure out, email in to, I don't know the exact thing. Well, you'll put
Maybe
in
the email that's showing on the screen right now.
Yeah,
That'll be
yeah,
the one.
get that email. Just email that in your answers, and first one to get at least 2 correct wins the prize.
And what was the prize again?
Anyway,
Let's just hear the prize.
Are you ready for my clues?
Okay, let's go for it.
Yeah.
Our first clue is LP, the pool specialist, said I needed a new miniature water filter.
Okay.
What do you think, Ekho?
LP, the pool specialist, said I needed a new water filter.
A miniature.
A miniature water.
A miniature water filter?
Miniature. You need a smaller water filter for a smaller pool, Ekho. Come on, makes sense.
It sounds a little strained.
It does not make sense, Rosalie. It does not.
Have you figured out what it is?
No.
That's tricky. Okay.
Well, whatever. Our next one is M. Now, this is a long one.
Okay.
Great.
M. That person who lives in the swamp. Have they calmed down and became nice again?
Shrek. Shrek now starts with an M.
Yeah, the person who lives in the swamp. Have they calmed down and become nice again? M.
Oh.
You like that one? Ekho? That's a good one.
Yeah, I think he's on track there.
And our final clue.
I can't
this
not
one.
think Shrek.
Anyway, this one, I actually had to shorten the band name a little bit because if I did the full initial, it would be way too obvious what it is. So I had to
Okay.
shorten it. I see those jesters are really getting wild tonight. I see those jesters are really getting wild tonight.
Okay. Sounds like a card game. We've got jesters, not quite jokers.
Close.
And they're wild.
Yeah, and they're wild tonight. Only tonight.
Only to... one night only. Wild
One night
tonight.
only. Wild jesters. Jesters go wild.
Okay. Jesters are wild. Wild jesters.
Yep, and you know, email into that little thing that will be showing up.
Yes, and we're pointing to it right
and,
now.
You might be able to win a rooftop Wrangler sticky. All you have to do is make sure you have a Steam account.
We'll put it in the chats. We'll put it in the chats as well.
We certainly will.
Yeah, we'll also put, like, in case you can't hear me, we'll put up the clues on the screen.
Okay. Yep, sounds good.
Anyway, that was a good little segment.
Okay. That sounds like that
next-
zoo I was talking
Yeah.
about has just
You
arrived.
might want to get that checked out, Rosalie.
Wait, what zoo are you talking about?
I think you should have it removed. Yep.
The zoo
Anyway,
from Tony
a
Moore.
new second. This is a really short one. This is staying with the theme of, like, bit YouTuber songs, really. This guy who made this song doesn't even exist anymore, sadly. So,
He's
that's
just gone
very
off
sad.
the face of the earth.
yeah, he went off to invest into some Dogecoin, I guess. Anyway, here we go. This is Chasm by Glue 70.
Oh, sounds nice. Let's have a listen.
Okay.
We're back,
It is
we're
enough.
back.
I
Were you
couldn't
gonna-
not think of the non-PG version of that, but the internet has brainwashed me.
I haven't even heard that
don't
version, to
mention
be
that.
honest.
Shush, Echo.
Echo,
YouTube might
Echo.
hunt us down for you even mentioning that little remix topic.
Well, I haven't ever heard it before, so I didn't have anything to go on. When it started, though, it reminded me of a song that I have heard, and I guess for a moment I was disappointed because I like that song, which means I also like this one. The one I was trying to think of, it was actually a London, New York, Paris, Munich. Everybody talk about pop music. So, yeah, I don't know if you... Does anyone know that song? Anyone heard that
Nope.
song? No?
No.
Oh,
Anyway,
well, that's what it
the
reminded me
next
of.
segment is actually quite interesting. It's another TF2 segment. It's a one-time segment where I'm going to be sort of like... We're going to each have a turn, like 1 minute to talk about a weapon in TF2 that we think needs a buff or nerf.
Okay.
It's called Need a Buff or Nerf over here. Echo, please.
You want me to start?
Yeah, do the jingle
kick it
for
off, mate.
buff and... Do the giant jingle, Echo. There.
I'm not prepared for this. How do you want me to
Just make
say
it up. Just make it up.
Yeah, make it up as
Does
you go
it
along.
need a buff or a nerf? Here we go. Do it go? I don't know. There you
Hey,
go.
that wasn't bad.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
there's some definite talent there.
Yep.
I'm
Anyway, Whoopass, you start.
Okay, so if I'm going to buff or nerf something, I think I'd have to nerf the rifle and the knife.
Which one?
The
I think the general, yep, the general one. And this is questionable too, because the knife and the rifle are the two items that can produce instant death. No matter how much health somebody has, you're gone.
Not quite true.
No?
Have you ever heard of backstab?
Yeah, that's what I mean. With a backstab, doesn't matter how much health you've got, you're gone.
Well, you said only the rifles and the... Oh, I see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Good job, Rosalie.
Having said that, I didn't include the overbuff. So, if you're getting overhealed and then a headshot from a rifle, you may survive. But the knife in particular, that'll sort it out.
A fully charged headshot from the sniper rifle currently can kill anyone with any amount of overheal.
Is that right? Even a heavy?
No, not with the vaccinator. Not with the vaccinator.
Not with the vaccinator.
That's a
full
good point.
overheal.
Okay, so if we brought in the vaccinator, maybe we're talking about combinations of weapons then.
Yeah, the combination of the vaccinator and bullet resistance, fully charged headshot won't kill you.
Okay, well, what if we talk about then one of my favourites that I love to use, and that's the flog. What do you think, guys?
What do you mean by that?
Buff or nerf?
Doesn't matter if you're holding the flog or not, the headshot's still going to kill you.
Oh, yeah. Forget the headshots now. Let's talk about buff or nerf for
It
the
needs a
flog.
damage nerf.
No.
It needs a damage
Well,
nerf.
you've had your go. You've had to go as the wife. Well, now we're moving on to me.
Oh, I'm being
We don't want
delegated.
to hear from you. Well, we don't want to hear from you.
Don't send me to the elevator, please.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
All right.
Anyway, my buff or nerf here, I think is the classic.
Okay.
The classic. It used to be one of my favourite sort of like rifles, but it kind of fell out of favour because I realised the Huntsman. It has a good idea because it's like the Huntsman, but it's not a projectile weapon, so it can't be deflected.
Okay, so
That's
for
the only
those...
good reason to use the classic over the Huntsman.
Thank you, Rosalie. You're one of the only people that I've ever seen that says deflected and not reflected when it comes to irons. This is a public service announcement. Stop
Yeah.
saying reflected.
and
Well, you know
Nico's
how I
finally
buff
relaxing.
the classic? You know how to buff the classic?
How's that?
Just get rid of the 10% body shot, less damage, because what's the point?
No,
Not being able to headshot unless you're fully charged is already a pretty big downside, so it's just unneeded.
Now,
But
hang
have you, answer me this, Rosalie, have you fought against the sniper that all they do is charge up around a corner, fully charge up, peek out for half a second, body shot you, and then go back to charge it up again?
Yeah, that's why I am that person.
That is not fun.
Oh, you're the one. You kept
works.
shooting me the other day then.
It
So-
works.
So guys, I get confused though. The classic is a rifle, is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, the classic.
Okay, but isn't there a soldier rocket launcher that has the same name or
The
similar name?
original.
Oh,
The
the
original.
original. That's what I get the two mixed up.
Anyway, yeah.
So what's the
big
classic
difference.
then? What makes the classic rifle a
is
classic?
it's a rifle from Team Fortress Classic that lets you charge independently, so you don't
This
have to
isn't
do
a history
it.
lesson, Rosalie.
Yeah, well, okay,
touche,
okay, be rude to me,
touche.
Ekho. You do your buff and nerf. Okay, you go.
Scorch Shot. I don't think it needs a buff or a nerf. It definitely needs a rework. It is so unfun to fight against.
So is
And
Pyro.
I know this because I use it. It is so unfun to fight against. It's just
Well, it's a perfect balance. So we have all the flare guns. We've got a flare gun that relies on accuracy to give out giant damage. We've got one that's made for like more splash damage, the detonator, and the Scorch Shot just made for afterburn. So it's perfect like fry.
The Scorch Shot is made for pissing people off. Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Okay.
And this one I do use
Okay.
against snipers, actually. It works really well against
Really
snipers.
is a great sniper tool.
Yeah, if you take the Scorch Shot out, take it out to the battlements of Two-Fort, and you've got some snipers down there, and you just keep lobbing those Scorch Shots down. Eventually, you'll drive them mad. Absolutely crazy.
Rosalie, judging by you saying you use the classic, I'm pretty sure you're a pretty good sniper tool.
Okay. I see
Okay.
you, Ekho.
So we've got
maybe
something
one
else.
day, Ekho, maybe one day I'll come to your house and I forget to turn the gas off.
Oh, no.
I'm so scared.
Yeah, you better be. Anyway,
Guys,
our next record
yep.
is
We have.
the next record is Jack Strawber's Inchman.
Oh, very good. Let's have a listen.
The second wind wasn't made it feel good. You gotta be lifting the toes and saving your bow and make 'em believe to the next big thing. Don't swing at me. You better believe I'll be singing gravy, gravy, gravy. Let's sling it. Well, it hurts me, wants me, plus that's swinging. Discuss, discuss, never mercy.
Catchy, like what? Catching a disease.
I
Like
see.
playing catchy. Yeah.
Well, anyway, before I get to our next segment, I want to do like a diet dribble chat for you.
Okay.
This is one just for you, Echo. This is a little prize for you.
Oh, great.
Yeah, well, I saw a movie called Freaks. Don't you sort of like go silent on me, Echo. You're listening to this.
I can hear his ears flapping.
Yeah, you come
Yeah.
back, Echo. I saw a movie called Freaks. And, it had little, like, figures. It was an old movie. And I thought some of these freaks just weren't very good. Like, some of them, you had some, like, a pillow man who didn't have any arms or legs, and a guy who didn't have any teeth. And a guy who, like, had no organs, and he had, like, the painfully, like, rattle his skin around and make sound.
I'm hoping this
Those
wasn't
are
a
good.
romantic comedy, because this isn't going to work.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, no, Echo. But some of these freaks were just horrible. Like, the bearded woman.
Yes.
That's not, you're not a freak, you just forgot to shave.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
there's one, she was a girl who could eat with her feet. And I thought, unless she's hungry, you're not going to notice anything. But here's the thing, Echo.
Yeah.
I've seen what you're like in person. And, if I saw you, like, on a train or bus, and you were between each other, I'd probably think you would, unless she was hungry, I'd think you were a bigger freak than her.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
So that's my opinion on that matter, Echo.
Hold on.
You're more of a freak than the woman feet eat girly.
The feet girly who eats with her feet. Is that right?
Anyway,
Yeah, she'd win
can you
hands
do
down
our
in the
jingle for
competition.
Can you do the jingle for our next segment? This is Rosalie's pick.
Of course it is.
All right,
The
start
jingle,
picking.
You know the jingle.
So what? Oh, yeah, the jingle.
Well, should I make myself sound like you?
Oh, go ahead, Rover. Rosalie's pick.
Rosalie's picks. There you go.
Wow.
That's my interpretation of you. There you go.
That was amazing.
Anyway, this is the song that sort of like doesn't really fit into our theme of the night, but it's still a really good song.
It's another GTA.
Is it still techno? Because I want to know if I'm still listening to techno here.
It still kind of is techno, but it's not as big as a techno as the other one you're playing.
All right, so let's see if it's a tech yes, a tech maybe, or a tech no.
Yeah, here we go. It's before we start, it's the Tammy Bones and the Swing Maramis, the Diner.
Ah, yes, I worked that into a conversation just last week at a party. It was wonderful. All right, let's have a listen.
We met in a diner about 1:45. He left his gang back in Fifth Avenue. And when the waitress asked, what will it be? I said, that guy that keeps looking at me, looking at me, looking at me, looking at me.
song's older than you, Ekho. That song is older than you.
Oh, wow.
Well,
I'm definitely impressed.
I was pretty impressed, actually, of all the songs that we've heard tonight. This is one that I could really get into.
Yep, we're almost done there. We're almost done. We've only got one more song and a couple more segments.
Well, let me say, this one sounds very 1950s. Nice tune, bouncy, back at the malt shop sort of thing. I really liked it, and whether it's techno or not, it's a definite tech yes from me.
Anyway, our next segment is ads if we got any. So unless we have any adverts, we're going to play them here.
Adverts. Okay. So, do we have any adverts?
Do we have any adverts?
No, we don't. We don't.
Okay.
Well,
so
that
moving
was
on.
very useful then.
All right.
What do you mean? What do you mean? This is the
We put in one for McDonald's, didn't we? That was earlier.
Just transfer that across.
Yeah, Whoopass, when you're like putting this on like the abridged like YouTube version.
Ah, yes.
Just like zoom into a picture of like Ronald McDonald.
Yes.
That's our advert. Okay.
Buy a Happy Meal. There you go. That's our one ad.
Yeah, buy a Happy Meal.
That's right.
Anyway, seriously, Joe, we're not sponsored by McDonald.
No.
Anyway, our next song is Blank Banshee, Teen and Pregnancy.
Okay.
That sounds eventful.
It does.
Yeah, it does sound more eventful than your entire life, Ekho.
Oh. Gee, I've got to keep you guys separated, don't I? All right, so coming through, Blank Banshee. Hope you enjoy it. I don't know whether I'm going to, but here we go. Well, it is talking about a very delicate subject too, which worried me when you first introduced
it. No, it really isn't.
Oh, I think there's a lot of sensitivity that has to be around this one.
Oh, you're going to censor it out of the program, are you, Wolf?
Oh, no, we'll see. We'll see how far we get.
Oh, yeah. We'll see.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is our last segment of the night. This is our monkey news.
Okay.
And this is like me talking about news about monkeys.
Yeah.
I nicked this. I stole this from Ricky Gervais. It's like the Ricky Gervais show, so hopefully we won't get sued by them, but whatever.
Monkey news.
Ekho,
Good job,
can you
Rosalie.
please do the live jingle to monkey news?
Oh, I forgot what it was. Oh,
It was
no.
like the paper boy. It was the paper boy thing I told you to do.
Extra, extra, monkey news.
Oh,
Good enough.
this guy is good.
Anyway,
No, that's the elephant.
this is a
That's not the
story
monkey.
about, you know those people you see outside schools with the yellow jackets? Like
Oh, yeah.
crossing guards?
Yep.
Yes.
Well, in Norway, there's a little monkey there, and he's actually doing a job there. He's a capuchin monkey.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So what you're saying is that there's a monkey that's a crossing guard, and that's allowed.
In Norway strictly.
And it's a capuchin monkey, isn't it?
Yeah,
Are
capuchin
there,
monkey.
are there monkeys native to Norway?
Well, he's
I know
like
it's capuchin.
imported from Pakistan. Pakistan monkey.
Hey, this isn't animal cruelty, is it?
No, really, the monkey chose. The monkey likes it.
Yeah, as long as he gets paid. He gets paid peanuts, of course, but that's beside the point.
Yeah, exactly. So, you
All we
know,
can say is that his paycheck rattles.
It does.
Anyway, you know, look after the monkeys. Make sure the monkeys are good. Do you agree, Ekho? Do you like the monkeys?
As a
like
crossing
monkeys,
guard.
but I think as a crossing guard, that's not good.
Well, that's...
Why not? Why can't the monkeys do it? Are we monkeyist? Do we have a monkey racist in this little radio show now?
Evidently.
Oh, we see. I see, Ekho. Anyway, thank you for listening.
and maybe the crossing guard was in his prime, mate.
Yeah, exactly. Whoops, getting on to you now. Anyway, this is our last record for the night. We're going to be leaving you with human music.
Okay. This
So
should
that's a
be
little
interesting.
classic. And, you know, we'll just leave this off. We're not going to talk after. This is like the last thing we're going to be playing.
Okay, so
So,
I thought I
this is
knew.
a good night. This is a good night from Whoopass.
Yeah, and a good night from me, and a good night from him, and a good night from him.
Oh, no, Ekho. We need to hear your good night.
Good night, everybody. Hope you
Yeah,
enjoyed.
good night. Good night.
Hope you've enjoyed
Don't go
at
to
least some
jail.
of these songs.
Yep, listen to the show like every day, and like the next episode they'll probably be coming up next week. Every day, if you don't want to go to jail, kids.
which
This is a
probably
public
won't
service
happen. So
announcement from Rosalie.
if there's a knock at your door
Yeah, that's-
tonight, don't worry, it's
Yeah.
not going to happen.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Yeah,
Anyway, see you, kids. Have a good day.
Yep,
So,
have fun, everyone. Catch you online soon.
Gotta relax.
This is Earth Radio. And now here's human music.
Human music. I like it.